Good morning, happy Tuesday, and this is Tiffany from the Everyday Monet. Excuse me. We are going to be doing an easy project this morning on the Essential Stencils wooden tags. These are the 6-inch tags, and we're going to be using the little bee stencils. Pardon me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start. So in the package comes 3 little wooden tags. They're kind of thick, but they're really lightweight. And the little burlap ribbon that goes through them to hang them after. You can use these on a tiered tray, on a wreath, or just, on a shelf by themselves. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do the background of them. This is a vanilla cream I'm going to put on the background of the first one. Reach my brushes here. Let's see. Let's go and put this down. You can whitewash these if you want to. You can use whatever color you want. I'm just using this lighter vanilla. And I'll probably edge them with like a burnt sienna and then distress it just a little bit, or maybe lighten it up some instead of the true color of the burnt sienna. We go. The nice thing on these is, they're double-sided, so you have twice the product for the same price. There we go. And I am going to go around these on the burnt sienna, but I'm going to go ahead and put this vanilla on the edges just for the undercoating. So when I do distress it, excuse me, this will be underneath. So because I'm going to distress it, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just quick coat, and that's it. So these are by Essential Stencils. They have an entire line of stencils that are from these tiny mini ones all the way up to, I believe their biggest one is like 2 foot long, but they're great quality stencils, and the customer service is phenomenal. So there we go. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry just a second. Set that over here. Now we have 3 to choose from in this pack. These are really cute. I like these. All right, so we have Be Happy, the little hive, the little honeycombs there, or honey. All right, so I think we will go on this one. I think we'll do we'll do this little hive first. We're going to let that one dry real quick. While we set that one over here, we're going to go ahead and get a background on the next one. And on this one, I'm going to do the vanilla again, but I'm going to mix it with just a little bit of brown. I'm not going to put too much in there, just give it just a little bit of contrast. And then the Fancy Dollar Store popsicle stick, just gonna mix that up. Tonight at 7, we will be doing Starry Night, 7 Central. We'll be working on part 1 of Starry Night. If y'all would like to join us, love to have you. And then Thursday night, we will be doing, let's see, let me show you back here. We'll be doing this one, Love Blooms, right here. We'll be walking through that step by step if you want to join for that. If you will drop a comment below, I will send you the tracer for it and get you all started. It's got the supply list and everything that you need to paint along with us. Okay. Go ahead and get this on here. Now somebody asked what kind of wood this is. I believe, let's see if it says on here. Let's see, pine. These are pine. So they're lightweight, they're not real heavy at all. But they do hold up well. And like I said, they come in a pack of 3. I believe they are right around $9. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe they were like $9 for the set of 3. And again, I'm just going to go around the edges with this. And this last side. There we go. All right, now I'm set that one up there and go over this last one, and then we'll be ready to stencil on the first one. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We did a lot of yard work this weekend, and then it rained on it all, so. Got most of our garden planted. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, here's the first one that we started on. Now, because these are the small tags, I'm going to use, probably, no, not that one, the 1/2-inch brush here. You can see that. These are Essential stenciling brushes. They're the only ones I use because I tried using several other ones from Hobby Lobby and Walmart, and I just didn't. Let me find one of them here, one of the Hobby Lobby ones. Okay. And then here's one from Walmart. See, these bristles are plastic and they don't give real easy. You really have to put some pressure into them. This one's a Hobby Lobby one, same one. It's so dense that when you push down on it, there just nothing happens. Then this is the Essential Stencil ones, and they're a natural hairbrush. They work extremely well. All right, so we are going to start with we're going to need a little bit of the brown. Let's see, yes. And this one is a milk chocolate. And I'm going to put just a little bit of the butter jam, some black, and then, well, actually I'm going to use a thicker bodied black, and then I've got this yellow here. All right, I want to make more of a honey color here, so I'm going to just do a little mixing. There we go. tried to use a palette knife on this, but I found that I destroyed the styrofoam plate too easy using the palette knife, so we're just gonna play around with this popsicle stick. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the black on here as well. Get that up there and wash it. So this one, this is a Artist Loft. It's just the cheaper paint from Hobby Lobby, but it is a full-bodied paint. So it stands up a little bit better. It's much better for doing the stenciling. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of this, of the honey color. And I'm going to squish it in the bristles. You almost feel like you're damaging your brushes, but you want to get it up in there thick. See, it's about a quarter of the way up the bristles. Okay. And then go ahead and just go this way a little bit. You want to make sure you don't have too much on your bristles, otherwise it'll bleed and go underneath there and you won't have nice crisp lines. And if it's not light enough or dark enough for you, you can go back over it, but you want to let it dry first. And because you're doing the stenciling with the Essential Stencil brushes, there's not a lot on there. Good morning, Ceci. And you can keep going back over it to get the color you want. But because you're using the good brushes, it's not leaving a lot on there if you're just, you know, circling them over. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit more of the brown here this time. And this one will be just a little bit darker. It'll give it a little bit different color, but it's not going to be uniform because I'm not worried about it. Making sure each hexagon is a different, you know, different shape or different color. Excuse me. A little bit more of the brown. All right. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm going to let that one sit aside for a minute. Crisp lines are a must. Yes, they are. They look much better. I'm going to set this aside for a second and start the next one while that dries before I go over with the black. All right, let's see. This is the next one. So we're going to use the bee on this one, the Be Happy. All right. And these stencils are made for the 3-inch or these 6-inch tags. So if you can see that fit on here perfectly, so that you don't have to worry about, you know, lining it up good because it's going to fit. All right. I'm going to set this brush aside over here for a minute and use a different brush for the black. And again, got to squish it all up inside the bristles. All right, so I'm going to start down here on the Happy. I normally don't go live during the mornings, but I had a few minutes, so I thought I'd sneak on real quick. Again, tonight we will be doing part 1 of Starry Night, and then we will be doing, let's see, Crystal Thursday night. If you want to paint with us, we're going to be doing, well, too far. We're going to be doing this one right here, Love Blooms. This one. And it's really easy to do, so just if you want to do it, let me know, and I will send you the email or the link for the supplies. All of them can be found at Walmart or Hobby Lobby. It's not a very extensive list, and you may already have some of the things at home. All right, so down here, it's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to scoot up here to the antenna, but I don't want paint on. I'll set my tape down. There it is. I don't want paint on the wings, so I'm going to go ahead and cover the wings. Actually, yes, I do want paint on the wings. Okay, I'm not covering that after all. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our swirl on down in here. And this is the 3-pack from Essential Stencils called B-Tags. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright. So I'm going to let that one sit back here and dry for a second. I'm going to move back to this one. And this one I do want some tape on it because there are some that I don't want covered. And most of them will be fine, but some of them I just want to leave a little accent on there. Alright, see that? So there's one right down here in the corner, and I just want to add a little bit to it. Let's see, yeah. Go ahead and cover these others because I'm not that exact. I'll get it somewhere else. So. And if you get it on there, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just trying something different. Okay, so let's try this here. Okay. So now let's try that right here. And the tape would stick better if I, took time to let it dry, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm just playing here, see what comes up. Okay, and then let's move this. Oh, see, I got some of that in there, so I'll just take this brush. There we go. Now I can go over that a few times if I need to. I'm going to go ahead and try this one right back here. There we go. All right. Nope, I just stuck my finger in that, so. All right, so we'll take this one off. And there, let's see, let it focus. So there's the hive, the little honeycomb. Set that one over here to dry. Now let's move on to the next one. Go back to this bee here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get this one going. The honey. All right. So this This one's the honey. And I'm going to cover up this bottom part because I'm going to do the bee lines, the buzzing line action with the black, and then the rest of it I'm going to do with brown. And then the honey pot, of course, I'll do the honey color. All right, so let me get this brushes. There we go. I really like these little bee tags. These are nice because they can fit anywhere, even if you just have a little spot that needs a little bit of something, but you don't want to hang something on the wall and you don't have a lot of room. This works out perfectly. All right, now let me take this off. Let that sit a second. All right, back over here. Go back over this one again because I want it just a little bit darker. I'm going to offload because I have a little too much on there. And here we go. Let's see, and I am shaking this whole table. Okay, let me move this off of my camera just a little bit, so maybe I won't shake the camera as much. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Oh yeah, this is going to be really cute. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take this one off now. And there's the Be Happy. And again, you still have the whole back side you can do something else on for just a little extra oomph. You can do something else bee related. You could do another season. That's what I suggest, is do another season so that you're getting twice the use out of it. Do like the following season. That way you can just flip it over and don't have to store it or put it up anywhere. Okay. All right, so I'm going to stick this back on here, line it up. A little bit, there we go. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to use this tape to kind of just hold it in place. And I'm going to use my honey again. Let me get some of that off of there. Okay. There we go. All right. And then get a different brush. Cover this right here. Ah, no. There. There we go. All right, now, because I'm going to do a darker brown, I want it a little bit darker than that. Let's see. I know I have some darker browns. Let me look over here. Oh, that's a plum. All right, here we go. And we don't need a whole lot of it because we're just doing the words. But I do need to get over here and squish it up in the bristles. All right. Okay, here we go. So these will be going on part of a door hanger with this big circle round that I'll be doing. So it will be beautiful. beautiful when it's done. And I'll make sure I show a picture when it's all finished. Put a little bit more on there. Squish it off in there. Okay. And like I said, if it's not dark enough, you can go back over it again. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, let me go back right here just a little. Okay, and here we go. Oh, that's cute. And then here's this one. So then you take these jute ropes here. And you stick them through here. And they're ready to hang. Okay. All right, guys, don't forget, tonight at 7:30 and Thursday at 7, we'll be painting live. You can paint along with us. You can paint along with us if you like. For Thursday nights, you still have time to go and get the supplies you need. So I'll leave the link in the bottom, or if you leave a comment in the bottom, I'll send you the link to it. You can print it out. It'll also have the tracer for this painting back here. So you'll just trace it on your canvas and I'll walk you step by step through that. All right, y'all have a great day and see you later.